So how do you start your day? Is it a cheeky bit of doom scrolling, or do you have a set routine that you stick to consistently? Hello Ramblers of the world, I'm Chris, the Mindset Wingman, and thank you for joining me on another Mindful Ramble, where we talk all things mindset reset and how it aligns to our journey through life. And today, I'm not on the coast, I wish I was, but I'm still out in the country, walking in one of my favourite spots. It's a little bit windy, hoping you can hear me okay. And as I say, every journey has a story. Let's go! So I was inspired yesterday to add something to my morning routine. I've got a set morning routine, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But yesterday I was inspired by a fellow Scot on adding something or doing something a little bit extra each morning. And that was, first thing you do, as soon as you get out of your bed, go for a walk. Get outside, get some fresh air. If it's sunny, if you're lucky enough, get a bit of sun. But it's just not for a long time. We were talking 15, 20 minutes, whatever you can manage. So this morning I went out for about 20 minutes, and I was really surprised about how beneficial it was. It just really helped me to click my mind into gear, feel focused and ready to take on the day. And then I went home and I completed the rest of my normal routine. Now, if you've been following me for a while, I often go out walking quite a lot. I'm the Mindful Rambler, so I like walking about and talking. So I do get out regular for walks, but something I've always wanted to do was add that, or start doing that first thing in the morning and just see what benefit it can have on me. And once I was chatting to this guy, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. Now, I could have found any excuse to not do it. I had an eye procedure yesterday, so it's where I get an injection into my eyeball. I despise my eyeball being touched. I hate injections, so you can imagine my feelings about that. However, I've been through it about 6 times now, so I know what to expect. It's still no fun, but I could have used that as an excuse because my eye is still quite painful. But I thought, no, if I want to build it into a habit, I need to be disciplined, so it was on my mind, so I did it this morning. And as I said, yeah, great idea, highly recommended. But today I also wanted to share how I start my day. So if you are one who first thing they do is get on the phone and start scrolling, it really isn't the best way to start your day. That's just the honest truth. But if that's what you love to do, you do what you want. But it's something I try and stay clear of. So I just wanted to share my other parts of my morning routine. So after the walk, what I normally do is I start with a bit of meditation. Now, I am not spiritual, not really anyway. I can see the benefits of it, but it's not something that I really get into. And you might think meditation is a bit woo-woo, but it's not. Give it a try, don't think of it as meditation, because that word can scare people off. But you think of it where you're sitting for 10 minutes on your own, giving yourself time, not worrying about things from the past, not worrying about events coming up in the future, just being present for 10 minutes with yourself and your thoughts. Now, people say when you meditate, you're supposed to remove all your thoughts and have a clear mind. Bollocks, that doesn't happen. It's about sitting with your thoughts and noticing them. And that's what meditation is really all about. Beautiful blue sky, and somehow it's raining. Scotland always amazes me. In fact, I think it's hailstones. Oh well, this could be interesting. So anyway, that's the first part. 10 minutes meditation. Then I move on to my breathing techniques. So I'll spend about 10 minutes doing specific breathing techniques. So I have 3 different types I do. I've shared on one of my shorts the exact ones I do. But yeah, I've just found the ones that really benefit me. I do 3 different types of breathing techniques. Again, just to help my mind get focused and get ready for the challenges of the day. Right, I'm just going to show you this because look at that blue sky. However, see, hailstones. Well, as you say, everything in life's temporary, they will pass. So yeah, so the second part is breathing techniques. And then finally, to get the body moving, I like to do some yoga. So I'll do about 15 minutes of yoga. And again, I've researched it online. I found what I am capable of, and what best works for me. And that's the yoga program that I've created for myself. And as time goes by, I will increase it, make it slightly more challenging, so I'm pushing myself outside your comfort zone. And that's the important thing, you know, if you're doing things like some exercise inside like yoga, to find the program that suits you, stick to it. But once it starts to become second nature and slightly too easy, just expand on it and just push yourself slightly outside your comfort zone. So that's what I do. And it is, you know, there's that famous saying, you know, about how you start your day then affects the rest of your day. So if you're sitting there doom scrolling, looking at all the bad news and all the negativity out there, and then you decide, and then you get on with the rest of your day, that's just going to have a knock-on effect to the rest of your day. You're going to find the negative in everything. You're going to find everything challenging and probably give up far too quickly. So instead, I mean, what I've said now, so the meditation, the breathing, and the yoga, you know, that's what suits me. That's what I've found works. So it doesn't mean you have to do that. It's really working out what's the best way for you to start your day and build that into your morning routine. But I will say the one I did this morning, went out for that walk, one of the best things I've added to it. I've only done it once, but I'm certainly going to build it into a habit. And just even when I don't feel like it, I wake up feeling tired or I've not had a good night's sleep, I'm going to get off my arse, I'm going to get out of bed, and I'm going to start doing it. Because that's what I did with my other parts of my morning routine. Was at the start, you know, it wasn't easy. I've always said use the 10-10-10 process. So the first 10 days you're going to find really difficult. The next 10 days you'll be like, okay, I can see where this is going. This is benefiting me. Yep, I can get used to it. And then the next 10 days you'll be like, why did I not start this earlier? That is today's video. Just sharing my morning routine. I hope you found it beneficial, and you can take some hints and tips away from there to look into ways that you could change how you start your day. We are all different. We have our own different responsibilities and things we have to do in the morning. We have less, some people have more time, some people have less time, so whatever it is that you are capable of. And especially if you wake up in the morning, you feel a bit of a mess internally, struggling to control your thoughts, your mindset, then one of the best things to do is start your day right and have a set morning routine that you do every single day, and it'll just have that massive effect on the rest of your day as you go forward. And if you do have any techniques that you use in the morning to start your day right, please share, please comment. I would love to hear them. I love to learn new techniques from other people, what they found beneficial. So yeah, please share. I would love to read them. And if you have liked this video, please subscribe, like, share and comment. I would be incredibly grateful, as it does help me build this channel bigger and better. And I'll see you all again next time for another Mindful Ramble. Onwards and upwards.